you get that wheel. And anyone who's used a Mac knows what the wheel of death is, and Vexilar has their own version of it, and that's what it is. So okay, so my date got cut short today. The fish are kind of finicky and my fish finder died, so I don't even think I'm going to keep trying. I hate fishing blind. I'd rather just not fish, to be honest. When I started fishing, my fish finder was at 100% battery. And then about an hour and a half in, I started getting the wheel of death. So it's a Vexilar FL-8. And that's basically telling me that my battery's shot. So I need to get a new battery. And the way you tell that is when you flick it on, you get that wheel. And anyone who's used a Mac knows what the wheel of death is, and Vexilar has their own version of it, and that's what it is. So I decided to jump ship and pick up a Lithium. It's the Markham Brute. So I'm going up to a 10 amp battery now instead of a 9 amp, and it's gonna last me longer, and it's gonna have a longer lifespan because it is a lithium. It also charges a lot quicker, and it's a heck of a lot lighter. So let's see how we go and change a battery on a Vexilar.
The first thing we're gonna have to do is take everything apart. So you start by taking it out of its carry bag or carrying case or wherever you have it. I take it apart entirely so that I can give it a thorough cleaning. I actually like to do that every season. Just makes me feel a little bit better knowing that my unit's nice and clean and that nothing is corroding anywhere. So we unplug the power supply, unscrew the transducer cable, and put all that aside. If you have a Vexilar like mine, you can remove the flasher head entirely. My kit has a transducer cup, a lot of them do. So I have to remove these screws to get the cup out. Once it is off, I can move the power cables aside and pull the old battery out. Once the battery is out, I give the base a thorough cleaning. I then open the new lithium battery only to realize the charger weighs more than the battery does itself. The Markham Brute battery comes with a charging harness. You have to install it to the battery terminals before you connect the flasher's power supply. This actually makes charging so much safer and much more convenient. We don't have to mess with alligator clips anymore, and I'm a lot happier for that. Once your unit's power supply is connected to the battery, all that's left to do is reassemble everything in the reverse order that we took it apart. So the transducer cup goes on, we attach the power supply, make sure that it's accessible, attach the flasher head to the base using the positioning pins, connect the power supply and the transducer cable. The transducer cables usually have a centering pin to ensure that it's attached properly, so pay attention to that. Then you wrap up the transducer cable to make sure that everything stays nice and neat and protects the cable. And then everything goes back in the bag. What really surprised me was my old battery alone was almost 2 pounds lighter than my whole flasher unit with the Markham battery installed.
Well, there you go. I got the lithium battery in there. I mean, I'm really excited. It is a lot lighter. That's one of the things everyone talks about, along with that extra long life and that quick recharge. I'm really excited to see how all that pans out, because I mean, realistically, all that means is more time on the ice, which is something that we're all looking for. So thanks for tuning in. Please hit subscribe. We'll see you next time.